Namaskar, myself Dr. Parimalavi, Assistant Professor, Department of Zoology, University College of Science, Tumkuru University, Tumkuru, Karnataka. I wanted to explain about the flight adaptations in birds. In this contents, I wanted to explain about the general characters of the birds, adaptation, what is adaptation, what are the different types of adaptations in birds, that is anatomical adaptations and morphological adaptations. Next, coming to the general characters of the birds. These birds are warm-blooded ones, that means they are having the constant body temperature, and they are bipedal ones, they are having the two legs. These birds are the flying vertebrates. In these birds, 4 limbs are modified into wings. This is the most unique characters, and whole body except some portions covered with feathers. It having monocondylic skull, that means it having the only one condyle at the occipital bone. Then the bones are ossified ones, it is having the holes. Vertebral column is synsacrum. Some vertebrae are fused together form the synsacrum. And respiration through the lungs, it is highly modified one, having the air sacs, and they are oviparous, egg laying animals. So these are the some unique characters of the birds I explained before going to the adaptations of the birds in flying. First, flight adaptations. In this flight adaptation, two types: morphological adaptation, that is external adaptations, and the internal, that is anatomical adaptations. Going to these morphological and anatomical adaptations, let us know about what is adaptation. Any alteration in the structure or function of an organism, it may be morphological or anatomical, or any of its parts, that results from natural selection, and by which the organism becomes better fitted to survive in the environment and also multiplies in its environment. Greater the degree of adaptations in any organism, that organism having more deviation from the normal morphology, that means that having the extra characters. So let us study about the flight adaptations. First we study about the first thing, that is the body counter. That means the body of the bird. The body of the bird is spindle shaped one, and whole body is having high position of light organs. The body is divided into head, neck, trunk or body region, and the tail region. Let us study about what are these modifications present in this morphologically. The first one is head and mobile neck. The head possesses a horny beak without teeth, helps in reducing the body weight. That means teeth are absent. This beak helps in feeding, and birds have a long flexible neck which helps in movement of the head. Head can rotate 180 on either side. This is about the head region, that is beak is present without teeth, long neck is present. This long neck helps in rotation of the head at 180 degree at either side. The next adaptation, that is the forelimbs and the hind limbs. These four limbs are modified into wings. Wings consist of bones, muscles and the feathers. These wings have long surface areas. This is having the long surface area. It supports the bird in the air. These wings are concave at the lower surface and convex at the upper surface. This helps in increasing the air pressure below and reducing the air pressure above. The bird can fly upward and forward during flight. Coming to the hind limbs, the hind limbs are very strong ones. They are shifted to the forward to balancing the body while walking, because these modified four limbs are modified into wings. These hind limbs are also adapted for scratching, perching, swimming, etc. And the feathers. Next morphological adaptation is the feathers. The body is fully covered by an exoskeleton of feathers. These are different types: crown feathers, tail feathers, body feathers. The arrangement of feathers helps in buoyancy and also provide insulation to keep the body warm. The tail feather. This is the tail feather. This is the wings. These wing feathers. This is the body feathers, and this is the tail feather. This tail feather or assist in steering while flying. Coming to the next one, it is the anatomical adaptations. In this anatomical adaptation, first one is the warm-blooded ones. These birds are warm-blooded ones. They are having constant body temperature. This facilitates the birds to fly at very high altitudes. The next one, flight muscles. The wings are operated by a set of strong muscles called flight muscles. There are two major flight muscles are there. One is pectoralis, another one is the pectoralis minor, major and minor pectoralis. The contraction of pectoralis major muscles causes the wings to come down and is responsible for its powerful downstroke. Pectoralis major helps in the downstroke. Then pectoralis minor. The contraction of these muscles pulls the tender which lifts the wings, brings up the upstroke of the wings. Pectoralis minor is the upstroke. Pectoralis major is the downstroke. The muscle fibers comprising the flight muscles are of striated type ones and well vascularized to withstand fatigueness after prolonged activity, that is in the flying activity. The next is the vision. The power of eye is very high. It as pectin. This helps bird to see object from any high altitudes. It has the pectin that helps him to see the object at high altitudes. The next anatomical adaptation is the endoskeleton. Endoskeletons are fully ossified ones, that is the having the holes. The first one, skull bones are thin It is monocondylic one, means it has a single occipital bone, helps in the ear, helps in the rotation of head up to 180 on either side. Then the body bones are pneumatic or hollow, containing prolongation of thin walled air sac from the lungs. Here is from the lungs. They reduce the body weight and helps in the buoyancy. The vertebral column, it is very short one, syn-sacrum once. Syn-sacrum once, that means about 14 vertebrae are fused to forms the syn-sacrum. At the distal end also fused one, this is called as the caudal vertebrates. They are also fused one, that is called as the pygostyle. Both are syn-sacrum and the pygostyle are helps in reducing the body weight. The next one, that is keel and furcula. Here is the specific one in the birds. Sternum, that is called as the breastbone. In the breastbone is a long, having a ridge called the keel. It helps for attachment of the flight muscles, that is pectoralis major and the minor muscles. This is one modification present in the birds, that is the keel. The second one is the furcula. This is the furcula. This furcula is nothing but the clavicles of the two pectoral girdles are fused ventrally, forming V-shaped structure called the furcula, or it is also called as the wishbones. It works, these are two are the clavicles, and it is called as the interclavicular region. Here it is present in this one, two pectoral girdles. Here it is the one. This is another one, pectoral girdle. So it is present, this wishbone, or it is also called as the clavicles, that is furcula. It works like a spring between the two wings. In between the two wings, work like a spring and expand the wings in flight. So in the human bird's anatomy, furcula and the keels are extra characters present in the birds. Then digestive system. This digestive system is a fully modified one, and birds consume high energy foods such as insects, seeds, fruits, meat, nectars, etc. So it has very high rate of metabolism. The crop, here is the crop. This crop softens the food and regulates the food flow. Birds possesses a gizzard. This gizzard having 4 muscular bands that acts to rotate and crush the food by shifting the food from one area to the next within the gizzard. So this is, here is the rotation is taking place. This is the extra character. It is a modification. The next is the respiratory system. It is well developed one and designed in such a manner food is oxidized rapidly and a large amount of energy is released. It has well developed lungs with air sacs. These are the lungs with these projections are called as the air sacs. These air sacs serves as the reservoir of air in birds. In urine expiration also, air is supplied to the lungs from the air sacs. Thus, the bird blood is oxygenated twice during the single breathing. This is called double oxygenation or double ventilation. So this is the modification in the lungs, that is the respiratory system. Next is the circulatory system. Heart is four-chambered one and highly adapted for carrying more oxygen, that is blood contains a large amount of hemoglobin with biconvex RBC. So this character of biconvex RBC only it stores more oxygen. Only right aortic arch is present in the birds. The next one is the excretory system. The excretory system is highly modified one to reduce the body weight. The urinary bladder is absent. Urine is in the form of semi-solid urine. Next one is the reproductive system. Ovaries and testes are reduced in size except in the breeding season. Usually only one functional ovary is present in most of the birds, and second ovary is greatly reduced to decrease the body weight. So in this anatomical and morphological adaptations, the birds decreases the body weight and also helps in the flying. Thank you very much.